Hey friends, and welcome back to the Aliens Love Earth podcast, where we heal the Earth with art. I'm Jasper, and today, as the school year kicks off, we're channeling that back to school energy, but with an eco twist. Here's something that's been popping up in surveys and conversations. More and more young people say music and art are what first got them thinking about the planet. Now, that's powerful stuff, right? And honestly, it's not just about the next generation. Every fan at any age can be inspired to make a difference from art. So, as students everywhere are grabbing new notebooks and making fresh playlists, let's talk about how music and art, and the fans who love them, are shaping the next wave of Earth-loving changemakers. So September always feels like a new beginning. Maybe you're starting something fresh, new studies or a job maybe. Maybe you've got big dreams for the year ahead, or maybe you're just looking for a little inspiration. But it's also a time when a lot of us are thinking about our future, and the planet's future too. Music and art have always been powerful teachers and motivators. Think about the first time a song or a painting made you feel connected to the wider world or fired up about a cause. Now, that's the magic we want to spread, because when you're moved by creativity, you're more likely to take action, talk to friends, or even change your habits. And it's not just about young people. As said, every fan at any age can be inspired to make a difference, whether you're 15 or 50. Your story matters. Now, I love hearing stories from our community. Like recently someone messaged us saying a song by Aurora inspired them to start a little Leave No Trace movement with their friends at local gigs. And that's the ripple effect we're talking about. One song, one moment, one piece of art, and suddenly you're seeing the world through new eyes. And if you've got a moment like that, I'd love to hear it. So make sure to drop it in the comments if you think about a moment right now. And these stories remind me why we do this show as well. It's not just about the artist, especially it's about the fans and the listeners and the people who take that inspiration and run with it, because that's what shapes a green community, a green scene. But let's dig a little deeper. How do music and art actually get people to care and act? Well, number one is emotional connection. Songs and art tap into our feelings. It resonates deeply with us. A powerful lyric or a stunning mural can make climate change feel personal and not just a headline in a news article. It's also a powerful way of storytelling. Artists who craft this storytelling skills so well can tell stories that news headlines miss. Think about Billie Eilish's climate activism, or artists like Anoni, Aurora, or Johnny Mitchell weaving nature and activism into their work. It's also, for a big part, about visibility. When artists and fans post about eco issues, it normalizes caring about the planet. And suddenly, it's cool to talk about climate, to bring those reusable bottles to a gig, or to support a tree planting campaign. It's not like you're the weird one and the only one doing it or talking about those topics. And that's super important. And another really important part of it is community. Because music and art brings people together. At a concert, in a gallery, or even online, like with Aliens Love Earth, you are part of something bigger. And that's where a movement starts. So now you might be wondering, how can you, as a music or art fan, help spark more planet-positive change? Well, here are 5 ideas to try out this month. Number 1, share your story. Post about the songs or art that made you care about the earth. Tag the artist, use hashtags like #greenart or #ecoart, and let others see how creativity can shift hearts and minds. You never know who you will inspire. Number 2, support eco artists and events. Seek out artists, concerts, and festivals that care about sustainability. Consider buying your music from Bandcamp on Bandcamp Fridays, support eco-friendly merch, or choose a festival with a green pledge. Your support tells the industry what matters, and you will see if enough of us tell the industry that we want to go greener, the industry will go greener. Number 3, start a mini movement. Team up with friends for a playlist swap, art challenge, or local cleanup inspired by your favorite music or art. Even a tiny action can go viral. Maybe you start a Leave No Trace crew at shows, or organize a green listening party with eco tips between tracks. Hey, wait, that's a bit what I'm doing. Number 4, ask for more. I know that wanting more is one of the biggest issues with our society, but don't be afraid to ask your favorite artists or venues about their green efforts. A simple DM or comment in their comment section can start a conversation, and artists love knowing what matters to their fans. If you show to your favorite artists or venues that green matters to you, it will start mattering to the artist as well. And number 5, educate and amplify. Think about sharing resources, documentaries, or eco-news with your friends and followers. If you see a cool project, lift it up. The more we talk about solutions, the more normal it becomes to care and act. Alright, so this week's green question is: what's the first song, artwork, or creative moment that made you care about the planet? Maybe it was a protest song, a mural, a movie, or even a lyric that hit just right. I want to hear those stories, so drop your answer in the comments, DM us, or send a quick voice or video reply using the link in the show notes in the description. And we'll feature some of those responses in next week's episode. And speaking of stories, are you an artist with a heart for the planet, or do you know someone who is? We're always looking for new artists to shine a light on, share your music, and maybe even feature you in an interview on our platform. So if that's you or someone you want to recommend, head over to aliensloveearth.com/submit and send in your music and your story. We can't wait to discover more Earth-loving talent and help you reach a community that truly cares. And hey, if you're enjoying the show, please don't forget to follow or subscribe, because for every new follower, we restore 1 square meter of ecosystem. So you're literally helping heal the Earth with art. And if you can give us a thumbs up or rate the podcast on the platform you're listening on, it massively helps us reach more people with our green message. Every click, every share, every little action counts. And yeah, we're healing the Earth together with art here. Until next time, keep making music, keep loving Earth, and keep inspiring the next wave of change makers, because we're in this together.